I need to know.
Yeah.
This is a very, very important question because this event covers 2 decades. Are you 80s or 90s?
Well, I mean, I was born in 85. So, I mean, technically both, but I remember more of the 90s.
Okay, that's
So,
fair.
yeah, I
That's fair.
remember.
I like it.
I mean, I love so many 80s, things, but I remember more of the 90s for sure.
Yes.
So,
They're both wonderful. I enjoy them both. And if I could
me
hop in a
too.
time machine, I'd be good with either one.
Me too. It was such a
Right?
simpler time.
Oh, it was amazing. And I guess, hi, everybody. Guess what? It's Fandom Rewind Week. It's literally my favorite event because
Me
it
too.
is the 80s and 90s and just all things wonderful in memory lane for
Yeah.
a lot of us. Not necessarily everybody, but a lot of us. And even if you weren't around in those decades, I mean, there was really cool stuff and you know a whole bunch of
Know it.
them.
That's what's so amazing with the 80s and 90s is so many epic films and television shows, toys, music was created. So
Saturday morning cartoons.
yeah, like it. Like even if you are a youngin, you know it. Like
I am not said youngin. I just wish I could go back and have my color forms back and my
I
original
know.
light bright and just
I
tune
know.
out the world. Read my Babysitter Club books, like all
Oh,
the good
Hardy
things.
Boys, Nancy Drew. Oh my gosh, the Goosebumps. I was a Goosebumps fanatic, so
So
that was
in the
my thing.
90s, we had Fear Street had
Oh
just
yes.
started, and I bought every single one. Every single
Oh
one.
yeah.
I would go to
Oh yeah.
Walden's and I would come home with a bag, and my mom would be like, "You read them in a day. Why don't you just get them out of the library?" And I was like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, those like remember the book fairs were always so exciting
"Yes,
because you'd get your cheesy posters and you'd get your Goosebumps books and it was just like you won the lottery. Like it was the most amazing time.
indeed." And I'm seeing we're getting some people in here.
Yay!
So,
Hello.
what are we doing today? What are we
We are
playing?
we are doing a little bit of Trivial Cahoots, which I'm
Woohoo!
very excited about. Today's theme is going to be 80s and 90s movies. So, not really a specific theme,
Movies.
guys. It's going to be
Yes.
all over the place. So, we've got a variety. I mean, trying to make these was very difficult because there's just too much good stuff. Too
Yeah.
much good stuff. So, it's all over the place for you guys.
All right. And a reminder, just as we had with Sideshow Con, you can still register for this event at side.show/fandom rewind. We are giving another $10 in rewards to you when you register. There are more exclusive email giveaways for anybody who registers. And then right away, you can see the amazing and truly massive amount of discounts that we have going on during this event. I pulled that up earlier today and set it to the max number of items and then saw how many pages there were and I was like, this is very cool.
I did the same thing this morning. I
Yeah.
was looking through everything and I was like, oh man, my wallet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
okay.
I
Just
know.
you just tell your wallet everything will be fine.
I know. I've been holding it and comforting
Yeah.
it, so it's gonna have to deal.
So again, guys, if you haven't registered yet, it's not too late. This is only day 1 of our 5-day event. So go ahead and register. And if you want to keep up with everything that's going on this week, you can head over to our totally outrageous, like me, blog at side.show/rewind blog. I almost couldn't say that. That will list everything that we have going on during every day of the event, which includes flash giveaways, challenge giveaways, live streams like this one.
Mhm.
And the one that we'll have at 5 p.m.
Oh,
Pacific
that one's gonna be
time
good, guys.
every night this week. Okay. You're going to have a bunch of us talking about all of the 80s and 90s things.
I'm so
I
excited.
can't promise that it'll stay streamlined and on the rails, but we will at least try.
Yeah, we're going to be covering a lot of info. I mean, we're going to be going over like our favorite toys of the decades, movies, TV shows, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be an
Yeah.
absolute blast. I'm guessing we are all going to be geeking out over all of our memories.
Little bit.
So it'll probably go totally off the rails. But it's going to be a really fun time. I'm super excited for that show because how could you not be?
Yeah, and super producer Rob was like, I fit all of these. He did call them member berries. He's like, he was digging through so much stuff. He picked out some amazing things to go over with everybody. But we have a ton of friends here with us right now. So why don't we show them what they're going to need to do to get logged in.
All right, you are going to head on over to sideshow.live. You're going to type in the code TOTALLY.
That is totally rad.
Totally rad. Totally awesome.
As before, please remember to use your Sideshow email so that if anything happens, you will get your rewards. If it's not your Sideshow email, we cannot guarantee that it can be fixed later because sometimes the magic doesn't work that way.
Yeah, so it's much easier if you guys just double check ahead of time. Just make sure it's that Sideshow email, and then there's no confusion for anyone. You guys get your points. We're able to get them out to you in a timely manner, and it just makes it a little bit easier on everybody. So just give that a double look.
The other thing too, if it logs you in, don't panic. It hasn't been that long since we did Sideshow Con, so it could keep you in the system. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get your points. It does the same thing to us after an event. If it's not too long in between, it logs us back in without asking for all of our information.
Yep, so exactly.
We should be good to go.
Awesome. All right, let's see how many friends we have in.
Oodles. We have oodles.
We do have oodles. That's a good term for it. I like that.
And I could put those oodles, wait for it, in my caboodle.
Oh, caboodle! Oh my God, caboodle!
They still sell them. They're back. Caboodles are back.
Oh my God, my friends used to have so many. I actually never knew what they were. I was a huge tomboy, so I never knew what a caboodle was. I had to and I was like, a what? But now I know all about them. So
all right, I think we need to help Matt. He needs to look like he's busy at work.
Okay, well, I always do, just start typing and
tippity tap, type away.
Look
all right,
around.
I think we're good. I think we can start. We have enough people in for sure. Jesse, how about you start us off with our first question?
I would love to. All right, guys, here we go.
Remember, there will be a little tiny delay.
Tiny delay, everyone.
So it's
all right, here we go. First question is, what is the name of the fictional New York town where Gremlins takes place? Is it Kingston Falls, Hudson Falls, Kingsman's Falls, or Fisherman Falls?
You know what's fun? It's fun to sound like a gremlin, and you can go, wow.
That's awesome.
So that's it. That's as far as that goes, but I adore Gizmo.
Oh, I love Gizmo.
All right.
Gremlins and Labyrinth were probably my two top films as a child. That it was just repeat over and over. And my mom was like, please watch something else. But those were my things.
All right. So let's take a look. What do we
think the correct answer was? Oh,
that's a lot of letter B.
That's a lot of letter B.
What was our answer?
Answer was A. Yep.
That's okay. That's all right.
Kingston Falls, New York, the fictional town where Gremlins takes place, was the same set used for Hill Valley in the Back to the Future franchise, located on the back lot of the Universal Studios Hollywood, which I actually didn't know that. So I always like reading the little notes in these.
All of the trivia is good trivia.
It is, for sure.
All right, guys, let's head on to question number 2. And we forgot to tell them, as usual, what they're going to win here. What office supply do Romy and Michelle claim they invented in 1997's road trip comedy, Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion? Colored paper clips, left-handed scissors, staples, or Post-it notes? I love this movie.
Okay, I was about to ask. I feel like this was the movie. This was Mean Girls before Mean Girls.
Yeah.
This was.
I saw this in the theater.
Oh, me too. And then for the longest time, my friends and I were like, oh my God. Like, and that's like how we talked for like ever. And our parents absolutely hated it. I adore this movie. As for rewards, everybody, you are going to be winning. It's at $25 in SIDESHOW rewards. It's going to go to first place. We have $15 in SIDESHOW rewards for second and 10 for third for anybody wondering. And I'm seeing somebody in the chat has never seen it. If you have never seen Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, you have to see it. There's so many, the cast is fantastic. It's ridiculous. It's mildly offensive, but in the best of ways. So it's a great film.
It really is. All right, heading out to question number 3.
Oh, wait, I think, oh, there we go. Let's see who.
Oh, we didn't go over the answer.
Most of you did say D, Post-it note. So a lot of you have seen this film because that is indeed the correct answer. And I'm seeing some people have seen it and hated it. That's okay too.
That's fine.
I love it. All right.
All right, going back now, we'll circle back and go to question 3, and then we'll take a look at our leaderboard real quick.
Sounds awesome. All right, question number 3. What 1991 psychological drama stars Robert De Niro as an ex-con seeking revenge on Nick Nolte's indifferent public defender? Is that A, Cape Fear, B, Guilty by Suspicion, C, The Devil's Advocate, or D, Primal Fear? Oh, The Devil's Advocate. That's a great movie. And Primal Fear. Yeah. Gosh, these are all good.
I think there's only one on that list. I don't think I've ever seen Guilty by Suspicion.
I haven't seen that one either. I don't know if that's an actual movie, but I haven't seen it though. That's the only one on the list I haven't seen.
All right, let's see what you guys think. I mean, the gift there kind of says it all. All right. Let's see how many of them were right.
Awesome.
Yeah, you guys knew what you were doing.
Yep, exactly. And I haven't watched this film in a long time, but it is a fantastic movie.
It really is. It's got the whole creep thing going on for sure.
It does. Major creep thing, but it does it well.
All right. Rob, can we take a look at the leaderboard, please?
Izzy, get out. Like that. Number 1 place. Congratulations. We've got Believer in second. And 90's Kid. Oh, 90's Kid, I'm happy to see you up there because I adore your name.
Prove yourself. You got this.
Keep going, 90's Kid.
All right, heading into question number 4. We are not pressuring 90's Kid. What 1997 summer blockbuster is credited with tripling sales of Ray-Ban sunglasses? Is it Men in Black, Air Force One, Face Off, or The Saint? Now, I can say I have seen all 4 of these many times. Many times.
Yes. Yeah, there's 2 of them that I've seen. No, 3. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you know what? I think The Saint I've seen the least amount of times out of these. But yeah, I've seen all of these quite a bit.
All right, let's take a look. What do you guys think? That is an overwhelming response for letter A. Yeah. All right, let's be shocked. Let's see. Yeah. You guys did a good job. You knew what you were doing. And now I need to get my little,
I know, right?
Forget. Ray-Ban Wayfarers are the preferred eyewear of both Will Smith's Agent J and Tommy Lee's Agent K in the summer smash Men in Black. And I mean, it's true because you did see, it was like Aviators after Top Gun.
I was obsessed with Men in Black. I made my mom take me shopping to try to find me a black suit that would fit me because I was just so obsessed. And we found one and I wore it like all the time. And she was like, I regret my life decisions, Jessie. Thank you so much. Please take the suit off. But I love the film so much.
Oh, good deal. All right. Oh, we're going to be halfway through. Question 5.
All right, question 5. What Michael J. Fox film was largely responsible for the extremely dangerous 80's craze of car surfing? Was it Back to the Future, The Secret to My Success, Doc Hollywood, or Teen Wolf?
I'm not going to say anything just yet.
Okay. We'll wait.
We'll wait. because it's almost embarrassing, but not quite
Okay.
embarrassing. All right, let's see what you guys thought.
Mildly embarrassing.
Mildly embarrassing, I guess. All right, and they're thinking Teen Wolf. Here's the deal, right? 80s, it was the decade of VCRs,
Yeah.
and we got one when I was very young. And Teen Wolf was a movie that we recorded probably off of HBO, and I wore the tape to where the tape no longer worked anymore because I
Yeah.
loved it so much.
So even more embarrassing story, I can top that. I did that with Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and
That's amazing.
my mom actually gave the tape to my cousin and said, never give this back to us because Jessie is never, I don't want it in the house anymore. She watches it too much. So we had to get rid of it. It was too much.
All right. Most of you answered D. Let's check. And most of you were absolutely correct.
Good job,
Such
guys.
a fun movie. And
oh, yeah.
I know it was more recently, a TV show on MTV.
Correct. Yeah.
But this is my Teen Wolf.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's always like that with, I mean,
it's cheesy. It's wonderful.
I'm not someone who despises remakes or new renditions of things, but I am someone who feels like you can never really top the original.
Right.
Like I'll watch the new stuff and I'll enjoy it, but I'm still always going to love the original. And that's just how it is.
Let's see. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do one more and then we'll check the leaderboard again.
All right. Sounds good. Okay, guys. Question number 6. In 1984's Beverly Hills Cop, what food does Alex Foley use to plug up the tailpipe of Tagar and Billy's undercover Mercury? Is it A, bananas, B, potatoes, C, tomatoes, or D, cucumbers?
And what did we get from this movie that was the most important? Axel F. 1,000,000%.
Oh, my dad loved
the most synthesized piece of music to ever grace anything anywhere. And to this day, it is beyond iconic.
Absolutely. Such a great movie. I need to do a rewatch of this. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
All right. Let's see who remembers this film. All right. You guys are doing really well.
You guys are doing awesome. This is great.
We thought there was going to be trickery in here for sure. So most of you thought bananas, and the answer was
bananas.
Bananas.
All right. Let's check out that. I'm anxious to see who's
more importantly, I'm thinking about a tomato and a tailpipe. That's just, I mean, it's going to be messy. It's going to be bad news.
Yeah.
Joshy B is at the top.
Oh, man.
Oh, we have that's a triple tie for first.
You guys.
What the heck?
All right.
That's kind of amazing.
That is. That's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive.
All right. So moving on, we'll see if we can break this tie. That's impressive, guys.
Got to break that up a little bit. Got to break that up. All right, Missy, will you take the next one? Let's see if we can get this going.
Triple first place. The torso of the Terminator is the last part of the cyborg assassin to pursue Sarah Connor in the original 1984 movie. What does Sarah use to finally finish it off? Molten metal, a steamroller, hydraulic press, or an elevator shaft? I will admit I had to think about this one when I was looking through the questions because I was like, wait, there's been a lot of Terminators and I have to think back to the first one.
The first one. Yeah. And my Terminator that I really grew up with was, of course, the second one. That's my favorite one. I love Judgment Day. So that one's the one I've seen the very most. So I had to think about this one as well. I was like, wait, my answer in my head isn't right. So
yeah. All right.
But
wow. The majority of you all were like, hey, we know exactly what we're talking about because guess what? Letter C is
correct.
Exactly correct.
Awesome job, guys.
I am truly.
Yeah, because this one tricked me because I thought of Terminator 2. I thought of the one that I had seen the most initially.
Let's see. She uses liquid hot molten metal to destroy the Model 101 Terminator played by Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, which that is the iconic scene, but in the original film, it was a hydraulic press.
Yep.
All right, moving on to question 8.
All right, question number 8, guys. Oh, it's a good one. What 1993 psychological thriller stars Macaulay Culkin as a troubled and murderous 12-year-old, a role that saw him shedding his family-friendly Home Alone persona? That Hand That Rocks the Cradle, Daddy's Boy, The Good Son, or A Family Apart?
I have a confession about this too.
Oh my God, this is amazing. It's bringing up all these secret 80s and 90s confessions.
It is. And now I'm like, I wonder if my mother's watching.
Oh God. That's supposed to be
what
a good
did you
one,
guys think? Let's see.
Yes. Good job.
Most of you thought The Good Son. Most of you are indeed correct.
All right, confession time.
Confession time. So when this movie came out, it was rated R. And at the same time, Ernest Did Something came out in the same year. And my best friend and I bought tickets for the Ernest thingy. And then we snuck into The Good Son because we needed to see Kevin McAllister not be Kevin McAllister.
Yeah, it was pretty
and
wild.
We were a little freaked out because it was 1993. So we were in 8th grade and we were like, okay, first of all, we were sitting there like, oh my God, we're going to get caught. But we didn't. So
I know, weren't those like the most scandalous times when you buy a PG movie ticket and then you sneak into an R and you just, the whole time you're like having a panic attack. Like, oh man, like you see the usher come in and you're like,
it may have been Ernest Goes to Camp.
Yeah, may have been. But yeah, I remember watching this and being like, whoa,
yeah,
Kevin, like what happened?
It was wild. All right, we're question 8. Should we look now and then not look until the end?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see that leaderboard. Let's see if that. Oh, it's different now. 2 points separating first and second, and second and third. Remember, speed makes a little bit of a difference, but you have to be correct. You can't just be fast.
Oh, it's so barely. Believer, though. Believer is staying up in that top 3, like making us all believers out of Believer. So that is an awesome job.
All right, heading into question 9. This is like, it's a neck and neck race. Which of the following film franchises featured pro wrestler Hulk Hogan in a role early in his acting career? Crocodile Dundee, Rocky, Rambo, or Lethal Weapon?
I was a huge Hulk Hogan person as a kid too. Like, oh my God, I had these like awesome Hulk Hogan flip-flops. It just
That's amazing.
They had their like his face on them. Like they were the weirdest flip-flops, but like I wore them out. Like I loved Hulk Hogan.
I figured this one, but I wasn't entirely sure on this one. What did you guys think? They're not being tricked.
Nope.
I mean, I guess I'm happy about this, but like sometimes in trivia, we get a little gotcha in there. We're not getting any gotchas.
Yeah, no, the nostalgia is very strong.
Yes,
with
it really is.
With the
fans.
So
most of you said Rocky. Again, most of you were absolutely correct. We're not going to show you any leaderboard before the last question, but Hulk Hogan played the antagonist role Thunderlips in 1982's Rocky 3. Last question.
All right, last question, number 10. Here we go. Which movie does Beetlejuice claim to have seen about 167 times? Is it Rosemary's Baby, Psycho, Night of the Living Dead, or The Exorcist? Another movie I was completely obsessed with. Luckily, though, my mom also adored this movie, so she did not mind when I watched it a billion times in a week. But
my mom just texted me, and she said, "Yes, I am watching, and who were you with?"
I'm going to call them right now. You're grounded. You are
Sorry,
grounded.
Mom. All right. So not only is the answer here fun, but what he says after the answer here is hysterical. You guys are great. You guys are so good. Most of you said The Exorcist. It is The Exorcist, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. I love Michael Keaton.
Oh, me too. And as a kid, oh my gosh, as a kid, I was so upset because my mom was like, you know, that's Batman. And I was like offended.
You were
like, I was like, what do you mean it's that? What's wrong with you? Why do you speak lies to me? I couldn't wrap it around my head but I mean, Michael Keaton, my favorite Batman too. Amazing Beetlejuice. I adore Michael Keaton. So.
Yep.
Great
All
actor.
right. It is time, Jesse.
Yay.
It is time.
All right. Let's see.
Topped our trivia. Drum roll.
90's Kid!
Woo! We're so proud of you, 90's Kid.
Oh, but we have a tie.
We do have a tie. We have a tie for first.
We have a tie for first with 90's Kid and Marcus.
Yep.
So that's
we have two firsts, and we have a
two
third.
firsts. Yep, exactly.
So that is pretty awesome. Truly so. 90's Kid and Marcus and Devin, your instructions are at the bottom. Please take a screenshot of what you won and where you want it to social@sideshow.com. You played, we'll say 80s and 90s movie trivia because I don't know what they are the rest of the week. You could say you did it on Monday. That's fine. And again, you're going to send it to social@sideshow.com so that you can get your rewards. First, you both get 25, and third place, you get $10 in rewards, which is awesome.
Yeah, I'm so stoked. 90's Kid. I don't know who 90's Kid is in there. If you're in here, say hello. But I'm like super excited because I loved your name so much. So congratulations. Yeah. And of course, Marcus, I super excited. 2 first place is always fun. And Devin, of course. So congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, guys. And I mean, we could do one more totally awesome thing.
Oh, you mean like the totally awesome thing?
That's totally awesome thing.
That's like only for like totally awesome hosts to do in all of their totally awesomeness.
Or we could be rad, or I could insert many different things here. But yes, going to run a little lotto for you guys.
Yay. Totally tubular.
Yes, my stuff was frozen there for a second because that's fun. So if you get anything that pops up on your screen, remember you don't have to do anything with that as long as you entered your Sideshow email address. Your reward will be automatically put into your account. There's nothing that you need to do.
Nope.
So
you are good to go.
Waiting to see here. Okay, awesome. Those have started to go out, it looks like.
Yep.
And so let's bring up the schedule for today because we're not quite done yet. All right. We have a giveaway challenge that is running until 4 p.m. Pacific time. So it is still up and running. And that is, I'm not even going to say what it's for. Pretty rock. Use your imagination because this is literally my favorite giveaway out of all of them all week.
Yep. Missy was super stoked for this one. So please go check it out for the sake of Missy.
I'm going to leave that there. We were in Trivial Cahoots now. There's another flash giveaway on our Twitter account that starts at 2 p.m. today. And again, at 5, you can see what's going to happen on the Fandom Rewind Daily Show where it may or may not, stay on the rails. And then, Jesse, how about you tell them what's happening tomorrow? We'll give them a little sneak peek.
Do we have tomorrow's schedule?
We do.
Wow, what a schedule. All right, well, starting off the day at 10 a.m., we have an unsealed and revealed. Then at 11 a.m., we have another giveaway challenge, which is a really good one. Super stoked about that one. 1 p.m., we have a flash giveaway. That is going to be over on the Atomic Misfit Instagram. At 3 p.m., we have Quiz Bingo right here on YouTube. And then, of course, we have the 5 p.m. Fandom Rewind Daily Show. And I'm so excited for these daily shows, guys. Once again, don't forget to head on over to side.show/Fandom Rewind to register, to get those $10 in Sideshow rewards. We're going to have free rewards going around all day, deals, all kinds of fun stuff.
So many deals, guys. Seriously.
So many deals. Take a look at that list. Like, it's an totally epically awesome list. Like
all of the slang from both of the decades just put together, and that can be applied to what's going on right now over
massively
SIDESHOW.com.
bodacious. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
awesome.
massively bodacious. All right, well, Jesse, we did it.
We did.
First stream of the event is in the books. We're good to go, and everyone got the rewards, so I think we can very safely sign off and say, unlike a few other times where we started an event, this went very smoothly, guys, and you were all awesome.
Yeah, you were all amazing. You did so good on trivia. This was a solid start to our totally awesome week-long event. So thank you guys so much. Missy, as always, it is a pleasure getting to host with you.
Oh, it was wonderful, Jesse. Thank you so much. And you better bring that hat back for some more streams this week.
Oh, I've got some weird stuff in my closet, so you know,
Nice.
I'll dig some stuff out.
Oh. All right, guys, thank you so much, and we hope to see you at 5 o'clock today.
Don't miss it.
Have a totally rad Monday. Don't let it be too manic.
No manic Mondays, guys. And as always, don't forget to let your geek side show.
That's right. Bye, guys.
Bye.